Hi everyone, welcome back to our another tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a website step by step using HTML and CSS. So this is the website which I'm going to create in this tutorial. Here you can see that in this website on the top left we have our logo, and in the right section we have some navigation links with some beautiful hover effect. And then we have a contact now button also. And here in the screen we have a smaller heading, we have a bigger heading, and we have some paragraph here. And then here we have a section for email address and a button. And in the right side we have an image with some beautiful shapes here. And at the background of this image, here you can see that we have some another images here in the back of this main screen, and these images is looking so beautiful. Now in a moment I will show you how to create this complete website using HTML and CSS step by step. And before we start, if you guys are new in my channel, then please subscribe, like this video, and press the bell icon for the future videos. That's it guys, let's get started. So here is my file directory. Here you can see that we have three images here. One is banner, one is left, and one is right. And then we have our index file and our style sheet. Now first we have to open our index.html file. And here in our index.html file we have a simple HTML boilerplate, and then we have a title here, and then we have linked our style sheet. Now if I go to my website, here you can see that first we have to create our this navigation bar. So for creating this navigation bar, let's go to our code, and here inside this body let's create a div tag, and the class name of this div tag will be nav because I am creating a navigation bar. And here inside this div tag we have to create two separate div tag. One is for our this logo and another one is for our this navigation links. Now let's create our first div tag for our logo, so that's why the class name will be also logo. And here we have to create a h2 tag for our logo, and here it will be dimension. That's it. So after our this logo, now we have to create another div tag for our nav links, so that's why the class name of this div tag will be navigation. And here inside this navigation we have to create another list, and here inside our another list we have to create some list tags, and we have to create some anchor tags as well, and it will be hash. And our first nav link will be for our home. That's it. Now copy this section from here and then paste it 4 or 5 times. That's it. So our second one will be for our about us, and our third one will be for our service, and our fourth one will be for our portfolio, and this one will be for blog, and here it will be messages. That's it. So after our messages, here you can see that we have a button for contact now. Now we have to create this button here. So for creating this button, I will wrap this button inside a list tag and inside an anchor tag. So here we have to create a span tag, and inside this span tag we have to write contact now. That's it. So guys, here you can see that we have created our nav bar. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our logo and our navigation links. Now after this one we have to create our smaller heading, our bigger heading, our paragraph, and our this section here. So for creating these things, let's create another div tag, and here again we have to create two separate div tag. One div tag will be for our this left section, and another div tag will be for our this right image. Okay, so that's why we have to create a div tag here. First we have to give a class name for this div tag, and it will be banner. That's it. So first let's create our first div tag, and the class name of this div tag will be text because I am putting all the text inside this div tag, so that's why it will be text. So first we have to create our h2. Now let's go to our website and just copy this section here, and then here we have to create a h1 tag. Now go to our website and copy this h1 tag and then paste it here. That's it. After this h1, now you have to create a paragraph tag, and go to our website and copy this paragraph from here and then paste it here. So that's it for now. We have to create another div tag for our image, so that's why let's create a class name for this image div tag, and the class name will be image also. And here we have to create our image tag, and the source will be the image name. So the image name is banner .png. That's it. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our smaller heading, our bigger heading, our paragraph, and our this image here. Now we have to style these things in our style sheet. So now let's go to our style sheet, And here you can see that I have imported a font family CDN link, from Google font, and in our star I have given margin 0, padding 0, box sizing border box, and I have given the font family which is Poppins, and in our body I have given the width and the height here. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have changed the font family of our this website. Now first we have to style our navbar. So for doing this, let's go to our code, and if I go to our HTML, here you can see that I have a nav class. Now copy this nav class from here and then paste it here. In our website, here you can see that our this logo and our this nav links is actually in one column. I want this logo and our this nav links in one row. So that's why I'm using display flags for aligning these things in one row. So let's create display flags, and here we have to add flags direction, and it will be row, and then here we have to add justify content, and it will be a space between, because I want the space from the between, so that's why it will be a space between, and here align items will be center. That's it. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our this dimension logo and our this nav links is now in one row. So now we have to give a background color for this navbar, so that's why let's create our background, and here we have to give a color, and the color will be this one. That's it. And then if I go to our website, here you can see that I don't have any space in the left, in the right, in the top and bottom here, so that's why let's create a padding, and the padding from top and bottom will be 1.5 rem, and from left and right it will be 7 rem. That's it. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that now we have some space from left, top, bottom and right here. Now after everything, I want to add some box shadow underneath this navbar, because I want to separate this navbar from the background, from this white background. So that's why let's go to our code, and here we have to add box shadow, and from x value it will be 0, and from y value it will be also 0, and now we have to give the radius, and the radius will be 10 pixel, and here I have to give a color which is RGBA color, and this one will be 0, 0, 0 and 0.15. That's it. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that I have a small box shadow underneath this navigation bar. Now after our box shadow, I want to style our this logo, so just copy this nav class from here and then paste it here, and if I go to our HTML, here you can see that I have a logo class. Now copy this logo class and then paste it here, and then we have to target our h2 tag. That's it. And I will add a font size, and it will be 1.8 rem, and then I will give a font width, and the font weight will be bold, and then I have to give a color here, and the color will be this one. That's it. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have changed the styling of our logo. Now after this one, we have to style our this nav links. Here you can see that everything is now in one column. I want everything in one row, so that's why let's go to our code here. Now copy this nav from here and then paste it here again, and if I go to our HTML, here you can see that I have a class which is navigation. Now copy this navigation class and then paste it here. Then we have to target our unordered list. That's it. Now again I want everything in one row, so that's why I will use display flags. Now from here I will just copy these things and then paste it here. That's it. Display will be flags, flags direction will be row. Now I don't need these lines. Now delete this and save. Go to our website, and here you can see that now our this nav links is now in one row. Now after this one, I have to remove the bullet points of these nav links. So for doing this, just copy this one from here and then paste it here, and then we have to target our list tag. Now for removing the bullet points, I have to add list style, and it will be none. And then if I go to our website, here you can see that we don't have any space between these nav links. Now I want to add some space here from left and right, so that's why let's add some padding here, and the padding from top and bottom will be 0, but from left and right it will be 1 rem. Now save, go to our website, and here you can see that we have removed the bullet points and we have some spacing from left and right. After this one, now I have to remove the underline from these nav links. So for doing this, let's go to our code here and copy this line from here and then paste it here. Then we have to target our anchor tag. Now for removing the underline, we have to add text decoration, and it will be none. That's it. And then I want to add a font size, and the font size will be 0.9 rem. Then I have to add a letter spacing, and the letter spacing will be 1 pixel. Then I have to give a font weight, and the font weight will be 500. Then let's give a color here, and our color will be this one. And then I will add a transition because I want to add some hover effect, so that's why I have to add some transition, and transition will be 0.3 second is. That's it. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have changed the font size and the font color of our these nav links. Now I want to add some hover effect on these nav links, so for doing this, let's go to our code here and then paste it here, and here we have to add hover. That's it. And in our hover section, I will only change the color, the font color, and the color will be this one. That's it. Now save and go to our website. Now if I hover, and here you can see that our this nav links is now changing its font color. Now after our this message as nav links, we have a contact now button here. Now we have to style this contact now button differently. So for doing this, let's go to our code here and copy this line from here and then paste it here. And then if I go to our HTML, here you can see that we have created a span tag for our this button. Now copy this span tag and then paste it here. So first thing I will do, I will add a background color, and our color will be this one. And then I will give a font size, and the font size will be 15 pixel. And I will give a font weight, and the font weight will be 400. Then let's give a font color here, and the font color will be white. And then I will add some padding here, and the padding from top and bottom will be 12 pixel, and from left and right it will be 25 pixel. And then I will add a border radius, and the border radius will be 23 pixel. And then I will add some letter spacing here, and it will be 0.25 pixel. That's it. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have styled our this contact now button here, and this button is looking so beautiful. And now here you can see that our nav link is now completed. Now we have to focus on our this banner section. Here you can see that we have our smaller heading, our bigger heading, paragraph and image. Now these things is now in one column. I want this image and our this text in one row. So for doing this, let's go to our code, and here you can see that we have a banner class. Now copy this banner class and then paste it here. That's it. So since I want everything in one row, so that's why I have to add display flags here, and from here we have to copy this display section and then paste it here. That's it. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that our this text and our this image is now in one row. Now I want to add some spacing from left, right, top and bottom here. So first I will add some margin, and the margin from top and bottom will be 0, and from left and right it will be 7 rem. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have some space from left and right here. Now after this one, I want to add some space from the top here. So for adding the space, let's create a padding top here, and the padding top will be 2 rem. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have added some padding on the top here. Now next thing I will do, I will specify some width and height for each of these div section. Here you can see that we have a div section here in the left, and we have another div section in the right section. Now I will specify some width and height for this div section. So that's why just copy this banner and then paste it here, and we have a class name which is text. Now copy this text and then paste it here. That's it. And for the text section, I will give a width of 45%. That's it. Now copy this section again and then paste it here, and this time we have to target our this image section. Now copy this image and then paste it here. That's it. And this section will also take 45% of width. Okay, and now copy this one again, and I want to finish the image section, so that's why after our image we have to target our image tag, and inside our 45% I want to take this image 100%. Okay, so that's why it will be 100%. Now save and go to our code, and here you can see that it is now taking 45%, and it is also now taking 45%. But in our image section, inside our 45%, this image is taking full width and height of this 45%. Okay, so now our image section is now done. We have to move on our this section. So now from here we have to just copy this classes and then paste it here, and then we have to target our h2 for our smaller heading. Now target our S2, that's it. And here first I will add a font size, and the font size will be 1 rem. And then I will give a font weight here, and the font weight will be bold. Then I will give a letter spacing, and it will be 4 pixel. Then I will give a font color, and the color will be this one. And text transform will be uppercase. Now save and go to our website. Now here you can see that we have changed our this smaller heading. And after this one we have to start our this h1. So for doing this, let's go to our code and copy this section from here and then paste it here. So instead of h2 it will be h1, and inside our h1 our font size will be 3 rem and our font weight will be bold. And here I have to add a line height, so that's why the line height will be 65 pixel. And then I want to add some space from the bottom, so that's why it will be padding bottom, and it will be 10 pixel. And the letter spacing will be 3 pixel, not 4 pixel. And I have to add a different color here, and the color will be this one. That's it. And I don't want to add this text transform. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have styled our this h1 heading. Now after our this heading we have to style our this paragraph section. So for doing this, just copy this section and then paste it here. And instead of h1 it will be paragraph, and the font size of this paragraph will be 0.9 rem. That's it. And I don't want to add any font weight. And here the line height will be 30 pixel, and the padding bottom will be 12 pixel, and the letter spacing will be 1 pixel. And here I have to add a different color, and the color will be this one. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have changed the styling of our this paragraph section. Now after our this text and our this image, here you can see that we have another section for our email address and for our this button, and this section is looking so beautiful. Now we have to create this section in our website. So for creating this one, let's go to our code, and here inside this text div tag we have to create another div tag, and the class name of this div tag will be email, because this is an email section. And here first we have to create an input tag for typing our email, and the type will be text. And here we have to add a placeholder, and the placeholder will be your email here. That's it. And after our this input section we have to create a button, and the button will be subscribe. That's it guys. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our this email and our this subscribe button. Now we have to style our this section. So for styling, let's go to our code, and here we have to copy the banner class and then paste it here. Then we have to target our this email class from here and then paste it here. That's it. And here in our this email section we have a input section and we have a button, and I want these two sections to be always in one row, so that's why I will add a display here, and it will be flex. And here I will add align item center. That's it. And for this section I will add a background color, and our color will be this one. That's it. And I will add some padding here, and the padding from top and bottom will be 0, and from left and right it will be 7 pixel. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our this section here. Now I want to specify the width and height for this section. So the width will be 380 pixel, and I have to give a height here, and our height will be 65 pixel. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our 38 pixel width and 65 pixel height. Now I want to add some border radius, so let's add some border radius, and the border radius will be 30 pixel. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have now border radius about 30 pixel. Now after these things, now we have to style our this section, this our input section, and our this button. So for doing this, let's copy this email and banner and then paste it here. And if I go to our index file, and here you can see that I have an input section. Now copy this input section and then paste it here. That's it. So first thing I will do, I will remove the background from this input section. So that's why we have to add background, and it will be none. And then I will add border, and it will be also none because I don't want any border, and outline as well. And here I will add a font size, and the font size will be 0.9 rem. Then I will give a font color, so the color will be white. And then I will add some padding from the left side of this input section, and it will be 15 pixel. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our email section and we don't have any background and border, and then we have added some extra padding from the left side. Now we have to style the placeholder of this section, so that's why I just copy this from here and then paste it here. And here we have to write placeholder, that's it. So I will simply increase the font size of our this placeholder, and it will be 0.9 rem. And then I will add a color, and I want a white font color. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our white placeholder. And now we have to style our this button. Here you can see that we have already created a contact now button here. Now I will simply copy the styling from this button and add to this button. So for doing this, let's go to our code, and first we have to copy this one and then paste it here, and instead of input it will be button, that's it. So for the button I will simply copy the code from our here. If I go to the top, here you can see that we have a span for our button, contact now button. Now copy these codes from here and then paste it here. So first thing I will do, I will change the background color, and the background color will be white, and the font size will be 0.9 rem, and the font weight will be bold, and I don't want any border, so that's why border will be none. And I have to add a different font color, and the color will be this one. And the padding from top and bottom will be 14 pixel, and from the left and right it will be 25 pixel, and the border radius will be 25 pixel, and I will increase the letter spacing, and it will be 1 pixel. And here I will add a cursor, and it will be pointer. That's it. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our this subscribe button here. Now here you can see that we have so many space from the right side, and I don't want the space from the right side. And here you can see that we have two sections inside this section. One is our input section and one is our this button, and this two section is now in one row. And if I go to our code, and if I go to my email section, here I will add justify content. So justify content will be a space between, that's it. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that now we have a space from the between. So guys, we have done with our this whole left section, and we have also done with our this image. Now after this one, we have to add our this background images. Here you can see that we have one here, and another one is here. So for creating these things, let's go to our banner here, and here at the banner, just copy this banner and then paste it here, and I will add those images using before and after. So that's why first we have to add after. So in this after section we have to add a content, and the content will be empty, that's it. And here I will add the background image, and we have to add URL, and here I have an image called left.png, that's it. And then background repeat will be no repeat. Then I will add position, and position will be absolute, and from the left it will be 0, and from the top here it will take 90 pixel. And now we have to specify the width and height for these images, and the width will be 193 pixel, and here I have to give the height also, and the height will be 467 pixel. Now save and go to our website, and here if I go to my website, here you can see that I have the image in the background here. So after our this image, now we have to create our another image in the right section. So we will use the same technique. We just have to copy this section and then paste it here. Instead of after, it will be before, that's it. Content will be empty, and we have to change the image name, and it will be right.png, that's it. Background repeat will be no repeat, position will be absolute, and here you can see that we have left 0, but I want this image in the right section, so that's why it will be right 0, that's it. And from top it will be 90 pixel, and our width will be 98 pixel, and the height will be 290 pixel, that's it. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our another background image here in the right section. So guys, we have successfully created our this website using HTML and CSS step by step. And here you can see that we have a logo, we have our this navigation links, our this contact now button, our smaller heading, our bigger heading, our this paragraph, and our this two section. One is for our email section and the button here, and in the right side we have an image here, and behind this background we have two images here. One is in the left section and one is in the right section. And here you can see that we have successfully created a website using HTML and CSS step by step. And I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you guys really do, then please subscribe, like this video, and press the bell icon for the future videos. And if you guys have any question about this video, you guys can comment down. That's it guys, let's see you in our next tutorial.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.